Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'd like to bring you along with me as I make some lard soap. So lard has been the primary fat used in soap making for a very long time. It's very easy to use and it brings you down just to two ingredients, lard and lye. And it makes a lovely soap and it is so easy to make. So today I'm going to bring you along and I'm going to show you exactly how I make my lard soap. Alright, so you're going to want to get your measuring scales out because you are going to need some distilled or filtered water, your lye, and your lard. You can use whatever lard you like. You could use lard that you've rendered yourself, or for me, unfortunately, I have to go with the store-bought stuff. So this is what I will be using today. Okay, so you're going to tear your bucket out and you need 13.5 ounces of filtered or distilled water. Okay, so you're going to need 5.4 ounces of lye. Okay, so I just need to take a little bit of that out. There we go. Okay, so now you're going to add your lye to your water. You do not want to add water to lye or it could explode or at least cause a little bit of destruction. So lye to water. I'm going to just stir this in to dissolve it. It does get potent, so you might want to do this in your garage. So typically you would want to take your lard and melt it down into a liquid and then let it cool down to about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. You let your lye water also cool down to about 100 degrees and then you would mix them together. So that's the proper way to do it. I saw a hack once where the lady used the hot, I cannot remember the channel, so I cannot unfortunately tag, but she used the hot lye water to melt her lard. So it cooled the lye water down while warming up the lard. And I did that last time and it worked. So that's what I'm going to do today. But the appropriate way to do it, if you're wanting to do it properly, is to melt your lard down to 120 degrees and let your lye water cool down to 100 degrees as well. Okay, so I'm going to measure out 40 ounces of lard. 38. Oh, so close. There we go, 40. Okay, so I'm going to put my hot lye water in here. Actually, I'm going to give that another stir. There we go. So lard-based soap sets really quickly. So I'm going to get to beating this down and melting this. And then we're going to quickly get it into soap molds. I find a hand blender is the perfect tool for this. So at this point, I'm gonna add in my scent. Use whatever scent you want to. You can also get soap, scents made for soap. I'm using essential oils. And I have a lot of them around, so I'm gonna use them in here. So I'm using the majority of this just to get the scent really in there. There we go, and we'll start mixing it up again. So you can see that this is already at trace. So I'm gonna stop mixing it. I just wanted to mix the scent in, and I'm gonna go get my molds and get it in there. All right, so I'm once again using my molds that I got from Amazon, the lovely flower molds. And we're just gonna get the soap in these molds as quickly as possible because it is getting thick. You can see beside here we have the olive oil soap that we made the other day. It is just sitting out curing. This almost looks like a really nice pudding. Maybe don't have it around children. Well, we shouldn't have lye around children anyways. It can be very dangerous. So typically I have let my kids help me with this before, but they wear safety equipment and they're very well versed on the fact that it's dangerous. So once they know, then they can act accordingly. I just love these molds. I'm very tempted to get some more. I found some with some Celtic knots in them that I'm tempted to get just to add a little bit more variety to our soaps. Okay, so once again, we're going to want to keep our soap really warm. So we are going to cover these with cardboard so that we can cover them all up with towels afterwards, just to keep the heat in. Because when you keep the heat in, then they set a lot better. We're just going to cover them up with whatever towels we have around, just to keep the heat in. There we go. So we're going to leave these soaps now overnight, and more than likely with the large soaps, you saw how thick it was. It will be set by tomorrow. It might even possibly be mostly set by tonight. They do set really quickly. So I will meet you back here tomorrow and we'll see how our soap's doing. Making soap can be incredibly easy, as I've just demonstrated. It is such a great process and you end up with a lot of soap for a really cheap price. If you are looking for more videos of soap making, homesteading, how to be self-sufficient in a suburban or urban setting, please make sure you hit subscribe and follow along, and I'll see you all next time.